guys left standing there going, I had no idea I was a dork. The low self-esteem origami death trap told me. And now, to all the guys in the house, guys back me up by a round of applause. The only thing guys know how to make are those little paper footballs. That's right. That's right. Every guy in this house knows what it's like to at least once in his life sit in study hall, rip the piece of notebook paper out of the spiral, fold that baby into a football, find some of the pros to the other end of the table, slide that thing back and forth and go, extra point, dude. And the extra point is always right in front of the face, so you get that wicked paper cut. Good thinking, right? Now, here's the point. This is all going somewhere, right? Now, man, I grew up going to conferences like this. I grew up going to summer camp and winter camp. I grew up going to vacation Bible school. I was around it my whole life. And every time I went to a spring revival or, a summer camp, one of two things would always happen. Either some guy who was bigger than me and older than me would get up and they would say one of two things. They would either say, if you're going to live for God, you better do all these things. They'd roll out a long list of do's and go, do them all. And I was like, okay, check, 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 check. I'd go to another camp and someone would get up and go, if you're going to live for God, you better not do any of these things. They'd roll out a long list of don'ts and go, don't do it. All right, okay, right? And as a result, man, I grew up believing that Christianity was about keeping lists. And somewhere I picked up this idea that there was a good list and there was a bad list. You did all the things on the good list and somehow God would be really impressed. If you stayed away from everything on the bad list, that God would love you more. And that was my impression of Christianity. And I became frustrated and angry with it because I thought, man, I'm not good enough to do everything on the good list. And I can't get my life together to stay off the bad list. And as a result, I grew up with this idea that Christianity was about what I was supposed to do for God. But as many places I went to, people would always tell me what I was either supposed to do for God or what I wasn't supposed to do for God. But you know what no one ever told me? No one ever told me what God was supposed to do in me.